Alright, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen. We're back here for the second game of the Advocatus League Season 5, 38 above division. It's the Mixed Nuts in the white jersey going up against Southies in that dark jersey. Here's the first attempt on the possession of the Mixed Nuts, a miss. Put back will also miss. Southies on the run. Gonzaga. Santos takes the three. Bang! And we will start this ball game with a three-pointer coming from Roy Santos. Here are the Mixed Nuts. Lakwata is their big man with the ball. Fading away, missing. Offensive rebound. And that putback will not go in for Marlu Tajon. Here's a corner three. Back-to-back three-pointer. This time coming from Mark Celestino. Southies now with a 6-point lead. Daniel Lakwata. Marlu Tajon. If I remember right, Marlo Tajon has a good shooting day during their last game and was the leading scorer on that match. Celestino. They go to the corner, number 16, Alex Leverisa. Back to Celestino. Here's Gonzaga pulling up. Okay, Gonzaga misses. Crespo, Lakwata, and Christian Lakwata will miss that layup, but possession are going to stay with Mixed Nuts with 8 on their shot clock. Crespo. And shot clock expires. session of Southies. Santos, Celestino, back to Roy. Here's Leverisa. Ray Gonzaga cannot catch that ball. Crespo with a turnaround jumper miss. Ray Gonzaga, Celestino open. This time too strong. Christian Lacuata. Crespo. Crespo short. Celestino rebound. Lead pass. And quick hands by Daniel Lacuata to stop that pass break. Celestino tries another one. Leverisa, offensive rebound. Roy Santos way off to the right. Ray Gonzaga, Leverisa. And that will be foul against Marlo Tajon. Roy Santos, Ray Gonzaga. Celestino pulls up another three. He is now 1 out of 4 from the 3-point area. Ryan Lacuata, or Daniel Lacuata, and Christian will miss that layup. Lopez kicks out to Roy. Roy dipsy-do. Ray Gonzaga will score a 2. Daniel Lacuata with the basketball. Brings it to Christian. And Roy Santos will get that steal. And Lopez, Rod will play that basket will make that basket as he trailed that pass break. And a timeout is called by Mixed Nuts. We'll be coming back. Raymond Reyes checking into this ball game, replacing Christian Lacuata. Daniel. Here's Reyes. Celestino to the last touch. Daniel Lacuata. Finally, Reyes will stop that bleeding. A 10-2 run by Southies. Entry pass inside. Leverisa will miss that point blank shot. Crespo in the middle. A missed layup. Just started Mixed Nuts. Mark Celestino will be replaced by Reynaldo Seware. Lopez. Rod. And Rod Lopez scores on that finger roll. Lacuata to Reyes. Marlu Tahon. Missed that one. Sharawi with the rebound, but he will step out of bounds. Ayusin natin, mukhang mali yung aking nasa listahan. And it's a steal. Lawrence will miss that layup. White shirt on the run. Marlu Tahon. Miss. Rebound by Reynaldo. Hey Gonzaga. Rod Lopez speaking. Defended by Double R. Rod. Leverista. Is it out? Rod Lopez. Too strong. Rebound by Mixed Nuts. Mercado to Crespo. Score another 2. Is Reynaldo. And Marlu Tahon on the run. Miscue on that pass. Ray Gonzaga pulls up. Use that glass and scores an easy 2. $13 on the shot clock for Mixed Nuts. And a hook shot in the basket coming from number 7. Check this, the name later on. Gonzaga to Lopez. Is Sedane. The lefty shot will miss. Mixed Nuts on the run, 3-on-2. Rod Lopez setting up Lawrence, and Lawrence will have a 2 points. Rod Lawrence. Mercado. Ray to Lawrence. Rod Lawrence missing that layup. And Laguna will miss that shot. And at the end of the first quarter, our score, a 10-point lead by Southies, 16-6 against Mixed Nuts. So we'll be coming back. Now we're back here at the start of the second quarter, and again Roy Santos will start this quarter with a 3. Raymond Reyes, teardrop miss. Reyes again pulling up, Midi will not make it also. Here's Roy Santos. Roy to Sanchez. Sanchez. Missed that shot. And a dribbling violation will be called against Mixed Nuts. Mark Celestino, Roy Santos, pulling up, Arman Sanchez miss. Raymond Reyes secures the letter. Here's Crespo. Raymond Reyes. And a miss on the shot. Lawrence will miss, but there's Santos. Pass is a bit slow. Ralph Lawrence against two white shirts. He will travel as he slid when he makes that pick. Good pick by Raymond Reyes. And Mark Celestino will be called for that foul. Two free throws for Double R. Double R missing the purse. Misses both free throws. It's Roy. Mark is open. Mark will take that three. And he will make that three using that glass. They now lead by 18. Marlon Buwan loses the leather. Pass break. Roy Santos. Pressured by Reyes. Roy for three. Bang! And it's now a 21 huge lead by Southies against Mixed Nuts. The timeout is called. We will be coming back. Back here at the Gameville Ballpark, here in Sheridan Street, Mandaluyong City. Coach Janavo still giving you the live action of the Advocatus League Season 5 38 above division, presented to you by SportsPlus.ph, Sam's, and powered by KOTC, or the Kings of the Court. Roy Santos, blocked there by Daguna. Here's Bungan. Marlu misses. Juan Santos misses that three. Ralph Lawrence missing that putback. Here's Laguna. And Christian misses that three. Here's Ralph Lawrence on the attack. Ralph goes straight hard to the hoop and scores another two. Marlu bringing down that basketball. Short on that three by Laguna. Roy scores another two. Oh, sorry, Huerta who missed that 3-point earlier. Now, Christian Lacuata. Gives it to Buwan. Rock with the steal. Roy Santos adding offensive rebound on his stats. Here's Lacuata. Huerta. Pajon. Laguna. He will travel. Southies see the ball. Ralph Lawrence loses that letter. Lacuata to Lacuata. Gives it to Crespo. Finish. Will miss. And they will lose the handle. Rod Lopez checking back in for Ralph Lawrence. Santos also went out for Arman Sanchez. Dani also inside. Reading De Leon. Gonzaga, Dani, Gonzaga back to number 8, Arman Sanchez will miss. Arman will tap that ball from behind and they get another steal. Dani missing that high in the sky. Mark Celestino almost getting that steal. And Christian Lacuata scoring on the left hook shot. Mark Celestino missing that three. Lacuata. Marlu. Too strong. Dani, another rebound. Here's Ray Gonzaga, 3-on-2. There's a miscue. Bad spacing for the side of Southies. Dani with a block. And Crespo will score. (33-10). Here's Ray Gonzaga. Substitution as Alex Galarisa checks back in for Arman Sanchez. Mark Celestino, Rod Lopez, entry pass, too tight, a steal, Tajon on the run. Oh, sorry, that's Laguna. Mark Celestino stealing that basketball. Rod Lopez And Ray Gonzaga scoring a 2. Next nuts. Laguna. Christian. Marlo. And Crespo. Joseph forgot to go out of that shaded area. So 3 seconds violation was called. Mark Celestino. Bang! And the shots are falling in for Southies. Opposite on the side. Makes nuts. And Alex De Berisa, too strong. Oh, Crespo terribly missed that layup. Mark Celestino to the corner, short on Alex De Berisa. Here's Crespo. And Joseph Crespo scores a 2. Ray putting down that basketball. Alex. Rod Lopez. They drop. Lucky shot for Rod Lopez. As we will end this first half with our score 12 for your Mixed Nuts, 40s for the Southies. Advocatus League Season 5 will be coming back. As we come back here with 2 minutes and 11 of the third quarter, a dominating lead by Southies against Mixed Nuts. Ray Gonzaga bring down that ball.
Sir, excuse me po. Sir, ano po yung next game dito?
TP Warriors, Los Peradores. Tapos Bulacan, Popogi. Tapos Magis, Regis.
Ay, eto na po sila susunod.
TP Warriors.
Thank you.
$50-18. Ralph Lawrence with the spin. Ralph on the drive, kicks out, setting up Sanchez. They will miss. Ogie Mercado will be fouled by Ray Gonzaga. And finally, Marlu Tahon converting a 3 at the Rainbow territory. Here's Ralph Lawrence attacking, and he will be hacked on that layup. So it's going to be 2 free throws for Ralph Lawrence. But foul on the side of Mixed Nuts, as Ralph Lawrence has nowhere to go there except throws that basketball and wish that his prayers will be answered. But they fouled him, so Lawrence missing the first. With the charity. Marlu missing his second attempt. Ralph Lawrence against Mercado. And we will end the third quarter with a 30-point lead by Southies against Mixed Nuts. We'll be back for the fourth and final quarter. Coming back to this ball game at the fourth quarter. And Roy Santos will score from that pass of Ray Gonzaga. Question gives it to D. Huerta. Roy or Loveret. Missing that one. And Rod Lopez scores on that layup. Here's Lacuata. Di Huerta finding Daguna. Miss. Rod. That's going to be white ball. And Rod Lopez with another basket. Laguna. And a foul before the shot. Rod Lopez will be called for his second personal foul. Loveret. Belordon misses. Offensive rebound and a putback also missed there inside. Here's Rod Lopez. And Rod Lopez will score another 2 on that layup. Laguna creating a shot. That hook shot will miss. Ray Gonzaga getting that defensive rebound. And jumper will miss. Troy Santos cannot be denied that time. Scores another 2. Huerta. Huerta tries a 3. Santos long rebound. 2-on-1. Santos will miss. Another miss. And Mark Celestino scores on that layup. Coming into the fourth and final quarter. And Laguna scoring. Minutes remaining. Rebound by Alex. Big pass. Intercepted by Daniel. And they will turn that ball over. And that perimeter jumper coming from Alex Leverisa. Having that lead to 41, this is the biggest lead of the ball game. And a foul will be whistled. Second foul, or second team foul. Peperisa gives it to Gonzaga. Santos wide open at the top of the key. Here we go. He will take that one. Bang! For 3-pointers already for Darrell Santos. And Raymond Reyes will retaliate with his own 3. And Southies will turn that ball over.
Okay lang po yan. Okay lang. Okay lang. Okay lang, sir. Good job na lang. Ayun na, tatagaman na kayo. Wala. Pero kung talo.
And Huerta to Huerta. And jump ball. 14 to shoot. Sanchez. Arman. Ray. There's Raimundo or Raymond.
Shoot!
Or Reynaldo, sorry.
Ay!
Alex Leverisa, running shot miss.
Shoot!
And 2 points for Frank from Arman Sanchez from that pass of Reynaldo Sedano. Antaring. Ray missing that put back.
Shoot!
And Arman Sanchez scoring on that floater. Oh, what a shot! Daniel Lacuata. Here's Gonzaga. Alex.
Oh!
Rashid. Sanchez. Reynaldo. Hack. And we are now down to our last minute and 48 seconds remaining. Huerta to Huerta, and the Huerta connection convert. Dana misses. Is Leverisa Alex. Alex Gonzaga. Dana tapping that ball. Alex Leverisa misses. Gonzaga offensive rebound. Alex again, elbow, misses. Mantaring. Mantaring will score. Arman Sanchez, Reynaldo to Arman, baseline. And this is a big win for the Southies. And this is going to be our final score, 74 for the Southies, 32 for Mixed Nuts. When we come back, it's going to be our third game. The EP Warriors will be in the white jersey, while Los Tiradores will be in their colorful jersey when we come back.